What if the poor are actually rich? What if those who come in last are actually first? What if those who are blind can actually see?
Is there anything you don't know?
I know nothing, Oliver.
I like that. I don't know.
Now nobody knows anything. Instead of changing the world, people sit in class and write notes about other people.
How are people smart when they only regurgitate information from other people who other people deemed as smart? Finding a man with an original thought is non-existent. The day that a man thinks he knows anything, he will realize he doesn't know as he should. God is looking for love-em-alls, not know-it-alls, because no man would ever know it all. We only know what the Holy Spirit allows us to know. Knowledge puffs a man up, but love edifies. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, because earthly things pass away. The only thing that survives this life is what we know of Christ, because Christ is everlasting. In this world, if you read a lot, you're labeled as smart. If you use big words, even if you don't know the definition of meaning, you're considered smart.
Some things are more tolerable than others. There's just some that I have a disdain for.
If it wasn't commensurate to the lifestyle of the people.
Tentatively March 09. It has been to be married to such a smart, debonair rap machine.
I must be able to direct with impunity.
Atrocity. Overtly acerbic, philanthropy, disseminate, elocuted, bloviate, culpability, multitude, vociferous, veracity, ineptitude, aloof, tacitly disingenuous, nefarious, iniquities, co-nefarious, iniquity. Audacity, abundance, the unmitigated gold, staunch, hyperbole, culpable, debacle, fervor, veneer, soliloquy, trepidation, candor, impediment, cachet, fluidity, proliferate, apropos, unequivocally, capitulate, trepidation, impediment, scoriated, engaging in histrionics, blasphemous.
Smartness is only tied in with memorization skills and attention to detail, but wisdom is tied in with experience that leads to spiritual growth. I would rather be wise than smart. And in the event of me being wise, I must realize that I know nothing.
Started thinking, man.
I'm stupid, you're smart. I was wrong, you were right.
Simple. This is the original Cool Juice. This is Cool Juice Booster. Mix them together, and they make something I like to call boss.
I would like...
You gonna say, bro, you know how applying pressure to gases create heat, right?
Yeah.
And vice versa. And you know how density is directly equal to the mass over the volume of something, right?
That's right.
So this dude gonna say the way that we view equilibrium in stars is wrong because they found conflicting evidence using the theory of consiglial thesis. Like, bro, what?
I know what you're thinking. Yes, I am Blake Jordan. Then yes, I am TJ Henderson. The others have probably told you about me. Not yet, but I'm sure they were building to it. Yes, well, Blake Jordan is a large and complex subject. Isn't that nice?
A triad of solar periods, you'll recognize your dearth of compatibility with your paramour and conclude your association.
Concern the distinctives, his adventurism, proclivity. We are on the impetus of a transition. Every orator imaginable. A conglomerate in all of those different modalities have a rhythm that is syncopated. Is a moment for them to ingest, digest, and appropriate the affirmation. It is not just the verbalization who are particularly intuitive. Should I drop it? rhythm that is syncopated.
Must be crazy.
He good.
Must be crazy.
We offer a cornucopia of educational and business opportunities for brothers and sisters to pursue higher learning. Read from the brochure, brother.
Brothers, join us at Reparations Technical Institute.
I know I made a big mistake.
Do you want me to prove to you they working for the beast? Matthew 19:14, suffer little children and forbid them not to come unto me. 2019, they tagged my page and a lot of other pages speaking the truth straight up the gut with a copper restriction. It made it where the kids couldn't see your content.
And may be healed, let them not be afraid, Lord. Hallelujah. Let none of your people be afraid, Lord. Hallelujah. Break chains, Lord. Surround us with multitudes of angels, Lord. Send your mind. Yeah. Hallelujah. Use me up, Lord. Hallelujah. Praise God. Praise God.
Things will get real bad, and that's pressure. Just before Jesus comes, this world will get real dark. There'll be a lot of deaths. Don't think that this world is gonna end in a little whimper. It's gonna end and bang, 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 bang.
What if the poor are actually rich?
You say the kingdom of heaven is at hand, but when exactly will it come?
When you see the clouds moving from the east, you say the rain and the desert wind blows. You say it'll be hot, and it is. All of you read signs of the earth and the sky.
I'm gonna take you somewhere special first, then I want you to open up that box, all right?
All right.
And I'm gonna get you a hotel room for the night, so this way you have a good place to sleep, you can clean up. And then I'm gonna take you somewhere else, and then we're gonna have you open up that box, all right?
All right.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna leave you in.
I must be able to
overtly acerbic philanthropy, disseminate, elocuted, bloviate, culpability, multitude, vociferate.
That you lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around you.
And when you have all this stuff, it doesn't mean you're happy.
A lot of people think getting famous will save you, that it will grant you the life you feel you're owed and spare you certain indignities. I was pretty bummed to realize that rather than lessening or eliminating my insecurities and least attractive qualities, it basically poured fertilizer on them.
But there are a lot of people with tons of money who aren't happy.
We are told that if we're beautiful, if we're skinny, if we're successful, famous, if we fit in, if everyone loves us, that we'll be happy. But that's not entirely true.
What if those who come in last are actually first?
Women's 100.
Question.
And we start with Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price. Thompson McGraw. Richardson being left behind. And out in front, the Olympic champion does it again.
This is a question that's going to follow you. How did you lose the streak?
After today, you're going to find out a lot about yourselves. And you know something? We're all going to find out what this team is made of.
Isn't it amazing how life is one thing and then in an instant it becomes something else?
Looks like you lost another one.
Douglas, let me tell you something about losers. In my book, it's the losers that are the true winners.
God takes the weak things of the world to shame the strong. He uses the things that are despised and discarded.
Some iron nails, bobby pins.
No. You know what?
Can you do this for me? Every single game, can you do this? Coach, not only will I do it for you, yes,
Man looks at the exterior, but God looks at the heart. Man applauds strength. God works through weakness. He that giveth to the poor shall not lack. He that giveth to the rich shall come to want. God fills those who are hungry and waters those who thirst.
I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
He ain't about valedictorian, salutatory, and he's about servitude, and he's always about being right, but more so righteous. Do you remember the woman with the alabaster box who poured the expensive ointment on Christ's head for his burial? Sometimes we gotta all the lost in the eyes of the world could very well be God. Say be fast. God say be patient. The world say be selfish.
I'm in the park fishing for dollars and they break.
What if those who are blind can actually see?
Cut it out, Frost. Cut it out, Frost.
The man with the sight and who can see, he says, I hate how my nose look. The blind man has thoughts of just seeing his face. The racist Hebrew Israelite bullhorner will say, the white man is coming. Look, y'all, the white man is coming. The blind man will say, a human being is approaching. See the difference?
But we don't like that. How is that the Bible? But yet the white man can hang you by your neck. Right. Yet the white man can give you 100 lashes across your back. And British white man. That's the white man. That the white man, woman, and child will be raped. The white man don't want you to know that. The white man don't want you to know that. That was a military base. So therefore, that was military action. And now I'm speaking as a man that came from the military and war, just to show you.
I'm speaking as a man that came from the military and war, just to show you.
Profanity sometimes when I'm teaching, they just gotta understand. When you try to drive people to be in a more militaristic state of mind.
I'm speaking as a man that came from the military and war, just to show you.